Every single day, millions of digital pitches are blindly fired into the void. The modern inbox has become a fortified sorting facility, ruthlessly deflecting waves of copy-pasted templates straight into the trash. The math behind these generic campaigns is brutal. Industry data shows a 98% failure rate, leaving a tiny 2% sliver of success for those relying on static templates. But a low reply rate is only the immediate problem. When you continuously blast out messages that get ignored or flagged, you train inbox providers like Google and Microsoft to permanently penalize your sending domain. Relying on pure volume is a self-defeating strategy. It doesn't just result in fewer meetings today, it systematically erodes your ability to reach anyone in the future. The alternative to mass spamming is establishing relevance. That means analyzing recent funding rounds, reading their latest LinkedIn posts, and understanding their hiring trends before drafting a message. Performing that level of research takes a human roughly 30 minutes per prospect. This chart illustrates the central tension in outbound sales, the scale versus personalization paradox. When volume goes up, personalization inevitably drops. If you prioritize quality through manual research, achieving high volume becomes mathematically impossible. Modern business growth depends on finding a way to break this inverse relationship. DeepReachAI approaches this from a research-first perspective. It uses an autonomous engine to analyze prospects individually, resolving the scale to personalization bottleneck before the writing process even begins. You provide 3 initial data points: the target company, the specific person you want to reach, and your objective for the message. The AI immediately deploys across the web, pulling live data from professional profiles, earnings calls, recent PR, and blog posts. It filters this noise to identify actionable, intersecting buying signals specific to your target, rather than just pulling surface-level trivia. The entire extraction, analysis, and writing process completes in 8 seconds. By compressing a 30-minute manual workflow into seconds, this architecture allows a single person to manage a high-volume outreach pipeline while maintaining deep relevance for every recipient. The resulting message uses the natural, direct language of a human researcher, completely avoiding the standard corporate jargon that marks an email as automated. However, a well-written message is only effective if it survives the inbox gauntlet, the complex array of spam filters protecting modern users. To bypass filters, the system uses built-in spin tags and dynamic generation. By varying the structural phrasing, your campaigns never look like repetitive blasts that trigger spam alarms. Automatic safeguards strip out promotional triggers. This process can even run directly inside Claude using our MCP server. Because personalized messages generate high reply rates, you are essentially training inbox providers to trust your domain, turning deliverability into a long-term asset. This graph shows the shift in performance when using a research-driven pipeline. Moving from generic templates to personalized outreach typically raises average reply rates from 1 or 2% to a sustained plateau between 15 and 25%. This shift benefits outreach at every scale, from solo founders seeking their first customers to enterprise teams and agencies looking to increase their meeting booking rates. The technology is accessible through a tiered structure, including a forever free version for light weekly usage and a pro tier for high-volume outreach. Sending outreach that gets ignored is no longer a necessity of scale. Stop relying on templates and start engineering genuine replies.